My name is Ethan Carter. I'm 38, and I live in a loft in downtown Denver, Colorado. For 7 years, I thought my business partner, Nate Sullivan, was my closest ally. We'd built Peak Pulse, a fitness app, from a garage startup to a $1 million company. Nate handled finances while I focused on product development and client pitches. I trusted him implicitly, pouring my heart into coding and dreaming of taking our app nationwide. That trust shattered last fall when I discovered he'd been stealing from me and our company for years. It started with a late-night email from our accountant, Lisa, who flagged an irregularity in our books. Curious, I logged into our financial software, which Nate always insisted on managing alone. My blood ran cold as I uncovered transfers totaling $150,000 to an account labeled NS Ventures. Digging deeper, I found Nate's side hustle, a luxury gym chain he was secretly funding with our money. Then, my phone pinged with a text Nate meant to send to his lawyer, accidentally sent to me. "Ethan's clueless. He thinks we're barely breaking even while I'm building an empire. Keep him in the dark." I sat in my loft, the Denver skyline glittering through the window, feeling like the ground had vanished. Nate's texts revealed years of deceit. He'd inflated expenses, faked vendor invoices, and siphoned profits, all while I worked 80-hour weeks to grow Peak Pulse. He'd even mocked me in a group chat with his gym investors, calling me the tech nerd who doesn't check the numbers. They bought a private jet ski for their Miami retreat with my money while I skipped raises to keep the company lean. Rage simmered, but I didn't confront him. Instead, I planned. First, I hired a forensic accountant, Sarah, who confirmed Nate had diverted $220,000 over 3 years. She compiled a report with bank records, fake invoices, and Nate's texts, which I'd saved as evidence. Next, I consulted a lawyer, Mark, who advised me to secure my stake in Peak Pulse before Nate could drain more. I owned 60% of the company, but Nate controlled the main accounts. Quietly, I transferred our intellectual property, Peak Pulse's code, my life's work, to a new LLC I created, locking Nate out. The perfect moment for revenge came in November at our biggest client pitch yet, a $2 million deal with a national gym chain, FitCore, at their headquarters in Boulder. Nate had been schmoozing their CEO, unaware I'd been working behind the scenes. I'd shared Sarah's report with FitCore's legal team, who were appalled but agreed to let me handle the reveal during the pitch. The conference room buzzed with executives as Nate launched into his usual charm offensive, touting our shared vision. I stood, interrupting. "Actually, I have something to add." I connected my laptop to the projector and displayed Nate's texts. "Ethan's clueless. Building an empire." Then the financials. $220,000 funneled to NS Ventures. The room went silent. Nate's face turned ashen. "This is a misunderstanding," he stammered. "No, Nate, it's theft," I said, voice steady. I showed FitCore the forensic report detailing every fake invoice. "I've transferred Peak Pulse's IP to a new entity I control. Nate's actions voided our partnership agreement." I turned to FitCore's CEO. "I'm prepared to deliver the app solo. You have my personal guarantee." Nate tried to interrupt, but the CEO cut him off. "We'll need to review this, Ethan, but we're inclined to work with you directly." Security escorted Nate out as he shouted about suing me. The pitch ended with a handshake. FitCore signed with my new LLC a week later.